Hello everyone, Zara in the house, and today we're back with another episode of World of Division Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. You'll probably notice that today we're following a different format. That is because I have no access to my studio this time around. So we'll try a different method of recording and see how that goes. Nonetheless, let us go to the news for April 2021, week 2. Alright, what do we have this time around? Okay, so we have two new vision cards. We have Steel Engine of Annihilation Omega and Flash of Insight. That is the English names for one of the most prominent vision cards for darkness and light units. Now, what will we get in regards to those specs? So, in global, we will get slash attack up for the party, max HP up, and once the card reaches level 99, we'll get magic attack resistance up. If a dark unit equips this card, they'll get agility up, light resistance up, and max HP up. From my understanding, light resistance up is a global exclusive update, so that is absolutely welcome. Now, the other thing that we should keep in account is the fact that this card is cost 70, so it's gonna be extremely important when we do class matches where we are limited in regards to how much cost units and vision cards we can have. Now, once this card is equipped to a dark unit, they're gonna have wave cannon, and it appears to have a cross pattern and a range height of 2. And in regards to damage, it's gonna do the maximum possible. Now, let's have a look at the actual specs for this vision card. Let's see if my macros work. No, it doesn't. Alright, so let us bring this up. And in regards of buffs, we will have increased agility by 8% for the unit. Now, I believe this will stack with Dark Rose Elena's vision card. So, if I am not wrong, you can get up to 23% agility up for that specific unit. That is nothing to scoff about. Now, we also can see that as a party buff, we'll get 35% attack up, 13% HP, and also a magic resistance of 20%. And now we also need to factor in the fact that we have light resistance up, so this card is going to be extremely good when you fight light units. Okay, now let us have a look at the next card, which is... my bad. Getting confused here. Alright, so as we mentioned before, those are the global upgrades that we'll get. Now, Flash of Insight. That is going to be the vision card that you most likely want to give to your light slash attack units. So, party ability, that is attack up, critical evasion up, and once this card reaches level 99, we'll get evasion up. Now, we'll also get a bestowed effect, which is slash attack resistant piercing rate up. So, if you're not familiar with how piercing works, I have made a video in the past where I try to explain that. So, depending on the rate of piercing, you will bypass the defense of the unit that you're going to attack. So, for example, if you have 10 defense piercing and your unit that you're going to attack has 20, you'll bypass 10% of their defense. So they'll only absorb 10% of the damage instead of the 20%. Now, if the enemy unit has 0 defense, you will do no piercing because you cannot pierce a defense that does not exist. Now, there's a number of limited effects here. We can see that we have Sonic Severance, which is a vision ability, and that is activated and available to any unit that equips a katana. Similarly, we also have a global exclusive unit, from what I can see, for Robb, which will increase his slash attack. Now, when a katana user equips this card, they'll have an elemental slash attack based on the unit's element, and they'll do extra large guaranteed damage. That is great, and the fact that it is ranged attack as well is probably going to change the course of a PvP battle from the looks of it. So I'd imagine that units like Venera, Shadowlings, and the like will not fare very well if targeted by this attack. As I mentioned before, Robb is going to get a global exclusive upgrade, which is his slash attack up. We do not know how much slash attack he'll get, unfortunately. And let's have a look at the stats for this card. Now, 18% slash penetration, which is really good. So units like Dwayne might be quite susceptible to this card. I think that is the only dark pseudo tank I can think of at the moment. But this card can also be counteracted by the Esper Demon Wall, where Demon Wall can give up to 25% light resistance. Nonetheless, as we mentioned before, we're gonna get Sonic Severance for Katana specific units, Katana wielding units, and this is pretty crazy. 50% attack up for light unit in addition to boost critical evasion and evasion rate. So I think Robb will definitely be benefiting from this card, but I can think LCRL would also do very well in regards to converting her to a bruiser type unit. Let us go on and have a look at what else we have here. So, right, we're also gonna get level 3 Awakening for the Espers Omega and Golem. And this is what we expect to get from Golem. So more Evocation Magic up, Dark Attack up. Wow, that is gonna be a beast for many dark units, and critical rate up. Now, Golem is gonna get something very similar, where he's gonna get his Earth Attack up, and also critical evasion rate up. Now, let us have a look. We're gonna get more story chapter, so we're gonna get C1 for chapter 13. We're gonna see how things are gonna play up in regards to the end of part 1, from what I am understanding. So this time around, we'll also get a rerun of past events, which is gonna be good for new players. And I think this is great because the Smart Coat is a cloth that has a lot of spirit and also mitigates magic attack. So it's gonna be great for fighting against units like Yuna and the like, which are quite prominent in the current meta. And like we mentioned before, there's gonna be a rerun of this event for new players and players that didn't get the chance to see Darius' side story. This is going to be really interesting, and I suspect that we will be getting, yes, we also get Tyrell again. So if you need to finish him up, or you need to, in regards to getting his shards, this is going to be a great opportunity to do so. And if you need to get Mage Masher as well, if you want to finish this up for Vinera and perhaps other thief units, this is going to be a good time to do so. I think that dagger does give slash attack up by a significant amount. Now, as usual, we're going to get the typical 2500 Visual up, and we're still going to get more first anniversary tickets, and those are definitely welcome. The more chances we have to pull for stuff, the better it is for all of us. And another thing to keep in account is the fact that we'll get triple medals. Now, there has been a new update implemented where we don't need to manually change medals from the usual single one to triple. That's done automatically for us. So thank you for that, Gumi. This is the other thing that we need to keep in account for this Wednesday, and that is the Diablos Raid. Now, Diablos is going to follow the usual raid format, and he's going to be weak to slash attacks. So I think Robb is going to be extremely good for this. And also LCRL, I think. They're definitely going to benefit in regards to dealing the most damage. And as a bonus, you get Flam Princess, which is weak to magic attacks. So Flam Princess is a light element, so I'd expect that she's going to be weak to darkness. So who else but not our boy Garvel to be finally having his spotlight in a raid event. Now, who is going to give us the most points? Tidus, Yuna, and Oran. So Yuna, I can see her being used for Diabolos in regards to healing. Tidus will definitely benefit from the slash weakness of the unit, of the Esper. But at the same time, I can see a lot of Elcirel and Garvals being used. I am surprised that Robb is not getting a bonus rate for this. I mean, I think he would have been pretty imba if he did. Notwithstanding the fact he gets a VC and he also got his EX, so that would have been extremely unfair for Diabolos. Okay, I believe that is all I want to talk in regards to that. Now, we're also going to get, before I go, we're going to get Galmia code. And let's have a look at the Galmia code stats. Now, so we're going to have a Vitality up. It's going to give us 690 HP. That is nothing to scoff about, especially for a cloth. But I would imagine that most people will go for the Barrier, which is the last one. Is going to give 18 Spirit. And yeah, I would imagine most people will go either for Vitality or Barrier up. And it's going to increase magic by a significant amount. So, from the looks of it, you're going to get 15% magic at level 1, but at level 50, you're going to get 30%. So, this is one of those cloths that improves as you level it up. And I don't think many of us will have an issue with that. That is because we already have units that are going to help us get to the top levels of this raid. I'd imagine that most people will be able to do it in maybe 1 to 3 days in terms of getting to level 99. All right. I believe that is all I wanted to talk today. Thank you very much for tuning. We'll be back with our usual format on Wednesday. If you need to do any preparation, this is a perfect time to do so in regards to getting your Final Fantasy X spheres and leveling up Yuna and Tidus to level 120. It would be a good idea to do Robb a level 120 as well. And if you guys have Elcirel and Garval already at level 99, you will have no issues with this Diablos Raid. Okay, guys, thank you very much again for tuning in. We'll catch you on Wednesday to have a look at the additions that we usually get on Reset, on Wednesday Reset. You guys enjoy the rest of your day and take care. Bye for now.